Good morning, Dr. Nelson. Good morning, everybody. We are live.
Good
Hashtag
morning.
KMT, everybody. Hashtag KMT, and today we're doing a Kilts Cup.
Good morning, wherever you are. It's the 30th of July, 2025. Today is Wednesday.
How exciting.
Go ahead and put
it is Wednesday
in the chat where you're watching from. And hashtag KMT for a Kilts Cup.
Yeah, exactly. And here is our guest. Morning, Roberto.
Hi, Dr. Nelson. Sorry for being 1 minute late.
It's okay. You look like it's really sunny where you're at, or you just have very good light.
No, I have a good set of lights.
Oh, okay.
Where are you, by the way? Where are you
I'm
located?
in Italy.
Italy. Okay.
Yeah. Are you Italian?
I'm Italian, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm excited to hear about your story as a carnivore in Italy with all that pasta and pizza happening.
It's the same thing that Sean Baker asked me. Yeah, I guess. Are we live already?
We're totally live. Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Is Dr. Kilts coming?
It's a mystery. He's been challenged.
He may show up or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now it's 3 a.m. where he is. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so he was here yesterday. But normally he's probably sleeping. Which is okay.
Good for him.
We gave him the day off.
Yeah.
Before starting, Alia, thank you so much for telling me that I can live stream on my channel. Unfortunately, I had technical issues, so I'm not able to do this. But if I can re-upload the video on my channel, so my audience is happy about this. It is very important for me and for other people to be a guest here. I'm really honored. It's a pleasure to be here. So thank you so much again.
I love that. Oh, you're so welcome.
You're welcome. And by the way, today is the 30th of July. I mentioned 21 days fasting today for me.
Wow.
21 days. Wow.
21 days.
That's incredible.
So maybe if I get some encouragement, I'll make it 1 day or 21 more days. We'll see.
Maybe you'll make it to 40.
Maybe I'll go to 40.
We'll see.
Glucose was 65. Ketones were 4.1. I have the lowest GKI index I've ever had, 0.8.
What's GKI? Is that glucose or something?
Glucose ketone index that the Keto Mojo gives you.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. All right, well, I'm excited to hear Roberto's story.
So, Roberto, go ahead and give us your story about how you ended up here right now.
Yeah, basically, for anyone that doesn't know, I have a YouTube channel in Italian where I have started documenting my journey with the carnivore diet. I started 5 years ago in 2020 because I was suffering at the time from urticaria, and I have always been suffering from psoriasis since I was 7 years old. So when I was 7, I heard for the first time the word psoriasis from a dermatologist, where my mother brought me, and he told my mother I was gonna have this disease for all my life, and that it was only gonna get better when I went to the beach. It was true. Whenever it was summer, I went to the beach, and psoriasis improved a lot. But when I started growing up, when I was 14, 15, I stopped seeing improvements. So the psoriasis was always more severe, and it improved less and less when I was exposed to the sunlight and when I went to the beach. But I must say, to be honest, I never had psoriasis in a very severe form. It was a very mild, kind of moderate. So during the summer, it was very mild, and in the winter, it got much worse. But I didn't have it a lot on my body until I was 26. But when I was 20, I started having psoriasis on my scalp. So I had my head was red all the time, and I had scaly patches on my head, and everybody was asking me, Roberto, what do you have on your head? It was kind of strange, and people thought it was contagious. So I was always very socially aware, and I used to wear um, uh, um, long sleeves instead of t-shirts to try to hide the psoriasis. It was not comfortable at all. Also, I was a very shy boy when I was a teenager, so it didn't help to have psoriasis socially. And when I was 26, I started to have psoriasis on my body, on my back, on my elbows, on my knees, behind my ears, on a lot of parts of my body. And sometimes I went to some dermatologists, and then they always give me the same things. So cortisone creams, steroid creams, always the same things. Nobody ever talked about nutrition, diet, or other treatments. Uh, the situation only got better when I went to the beach during the summer, but I was never cured, I was never healed 100% until when I was 30, 31, I started to develop urticaria. And this was very, very bad because it started at night. I always had itching on my body. The only way to find some comfort was to do cold showers at night. So I used to do 8 to 10 cold showers every night. I used to wake up in the
Wow.
middle of the night and go have cold showers because it was the only way I could find some comfort. It was very, very bad with urticaria, and it lasted around 6 months until I finally started to try the carnivore diet, and in 1 week it all went away completely. So I was completely shocked of this,
That's incredible. 1 week.
and 1 week the urticaria went away completely. And psoriasis took a little bit longer, but I think the reason why I was able to heal completely the psoriasis patches is because I was using the steroid creams, and so it took less time than it could have taken with only diet. But the urticaria was something that I responded to very fast. Every time I introduced some foods, I had itching on my body. So every time I used to eat, at lunch, at dinner, every time. Also because I was following like a keto diet in the beginning of 2020, and I heard people say keto was so healthy, but it didn't give me much improvements because I was still consuming a lot of vegetables. And until I was using only meat, I got uh, reactions on my body all the time. So even when I was only eating meat with some olive oil, I was reacting very bad. So I understood I had to use only animal products. And when I started to do that, I began by following a lion diet. So only because I heard about it from Michaela Peterson. I also listened to Jordan Peterson's story. So I came to discover Dr. Sean Baker. Then I understood I could eat only meat. By experiments that I made, I saw it was best food that I was able to digest and to feel best while eating that. I could not consume any vegetables. So for the first 3 to 4 months, I followed the lion diet, and then I slowly started to reintroduce some foods like eggs, or sometimes only egg yolks, because I saw they gave me dermatitis when I also included egg whites. And then I started to use other animal fats
Wow.
like ghee and butter and fish. And now I eat a not so strict carnivore diet anymore, because I also include some raw cheeses, some ricotta, and other things that are used in Italy and I like to consume every once in a while. So I have overcome this huge health problem that I had in the past, but I was fortunate that it was not something that gave me permanent damage, because there are some people who develop some cancers and really bad stuff that it takes much more time and much more patience to resolve completely.
So, at what
Yeah.
age were you diagnosed with the psoriasis?
When I was 7,
7. And you are how old now?
I
Wow,
am
so
36
crazy.
now. Yeah,
Okay. So, over 25 years or so with
yeah.
psoriasis, how many dermatologists did you see?
Oh God, uh, tens and tens of dermatologists, a lot.
Okay. And you mentioned that all of them told you to change your diet, right?
No, 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 no. None of them ever told me to change the diet. All of them always suggested steroid creams.
Wow.
And to this day, I don't think they recommend any diet changes because,
Yeah,
according to them, apparently diet has no influence on psoriasis. However, we keep seeing this story come up over and over and over.
yeah,
And the most dramatic changes are definitely when you eliminate all the plants.
yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have any
And you know,
questions? Go ahead and put them in the chat so we can see them and we can address them. Okay.
I guess we can ask
So,
just this one. The other two are not for him yet.
what?
Roberto, hablo español o solo italiano?
por supuesto, Silvia, hablo español.
But your
Because
your
you
native tongue,
My native tongue is Italian, of course.
it's Italian.
but
Yes.
I
Europeans
also
speak like
speak
a
English
zillion
and
languages.
no, I don't understand anything of Brazilian.
No, I said yeah, 1 zillion, not Brazilian. Europeans
Okay,
speak so
okay.
many languages.
Not really, not really. Actually, even
No.
Italians, many Italians don't speak English. In fact, many people
Oh.
ask me to put subtitles in these videos
Oh,
because
okay.
I think maybe half of people don't understand English.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I keep meeting Europeans that speak multiple languages.
Maybe it is Northern Europeans who speak more
Oh,
languages.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next question. Here, well, you guys can both answer this. Let's see. Barry Simon, hello, Dr. Keel, to Alia and crew. Do you eat less raw meat than you ate when you cooked medium rare or even rare? It's a hard. I don't understand. Do we eat less raw meat?
Roberto, do you eat any raw meat?
No, not really. Not in my everyday life. Very rarely. I have tried it sometimes. I do not like, for example, raw liver. I don't know how people eat that, but
I've
I have
tried.
tried. I have tried raw sheep meat, and that is delicious. But I've seen that I eat way less when I eat raw, so I prefer to eat cooked. Yeah, rare is okay, medium rare.
Okay.
To answer the last part of the question, I don't know that you need to adjust anything. Just eat until you're satisfied and stop eating when you're full.
Yeah,
I love that.
exactly.
It's great advice. Except if you're at a Brazilian steakhouse, then you just keep eating.
Oh, now you said Brazil.
Yeah, now I just say Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Kimberly wants to know if you eat lamb chops.
Yeah, most of the time I only eat beef, but yeah, sometimes I eat lamb. Yeah, lamb chops are delicious, of course. When I used to follow the Lion diet, I included all ruminant meats. So I also ate mutton, which is delicious, fantastic. Also, it is very, very fat. So
Oh,
great.
is that like ground beef, ground lamb, mutton? What is
Oh,
mutton?
mutton. No, mutton
Or
is
whatever.
adult lamb. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get the difference. Thank you.
It's just about the age of the animal.
Okay. Terry, do you still have flare-ups of psoriasis at times?
No, I don't. What I've seen, I said that psoriasis takes a long time to heal. That's true. In the last few years and months, I have experimented a lot because I've seen that whenever I take sunlight, especially for longer times, and of course, when I go to the beach, the skin improves a lot. And I've seen it in many, many people because I also uh, get asked a lot of questions and people ask me advice. So I get to see what the results are when I suggest to try something instead of something else. And everybody tells me that psoriasis improves with a carnivore diet, but sometimes it doesn't get resolved immediately. It takes a lot of months. So I'm a great proponent of using different natural therapies, like for example, I told you sunlight and going to the beach, but also light therapy. This was used in the early 1900s, and answering to what Dr. Nelson was saying about dermatologists that never suggest a diet. I discovered something. Dermatologists in the past, they used to treat psoriasis with diet. In fact, there was a doctor whose name was Passavant. I don't know how it's pronounced, if it is a French name or not, but this was a German physician. He used the carnivore diet to cure psoriasis on himself and some of his patients. So it was done in the past. Also, it was used mainly. There were some diets where they used the raw milk to cure psoriasis. So there are a lot of potential um, um, therapeutic means. And about psoriasis, I was saying it takes a lot of time. Why? Because I stopped having psoriasis flare ups. I could see because I was following an anti-inflammatory diet, the most anti-inflammatory diet. But the patches that I had of psoriasis took a lot of time to heal completely. So no, I didn't have flare-ups, but psoriasis patches take a lot of time to heal. So if you have psoriasis, I suggest to follow the strictest carnivore diet that you can follow, and also to use other therapeutic means which are natural, like sunlight and light therapy.
Very good.
Cool.
Do you
Let's
still go
see.
often to the beach?
Not right now because I don't live on the coast, but in a month I will go to the beach. And fortunately, I have my family has a house on the beach side, so in a city where I can be on the beach every day practically. So this was my
That's so
dream
lovely.
when I was little. So when I was 7 and I heard that I needed to be on the beach, I always thought when I will be older, I want to live on a beach because I thought this was the only way I could be cured from psoriasis. Fortunately, it is not, but it helps a lot.
Wow.
Very good. We have more questions, Alia?
Yeah, we do have questions. Okay, Bill
Uh,
Cook. Bill
Go
Cook is
ahead.
just asking a quick question about the coaching class today. It's at the same time. It's at 3 p.m. Only on August 12th is there a change. It would be August 13th, but August 12th is the only day that it's going to be a different day. So 3 p.m. for the
Different
coaching call.
day, same time. There is no. I don't know where they got the idea that there was a time change, because I did mention that they change is not changing times. Same
Okay.
time.
Oh, okay.
Except that day, August 13th, there's no class. It's going to be on August 12th, and that's
Exactly.
because we're traveling to San Diego that day.
Exactly. I just want, and then there's another question from Jerry. The Zoom call will be made available within 24 hours of the call today, so you can listen to it tomorrow. Okie dokie. Next question for Roberto. Michael Smith. Hi, Roberto. I also developed psoriasis in my 30s and I guess needed creams until I was 64. Wow. Last October started carnivore and it all cleared up in 2 weeks. Oh, there you go. That's amazing.
Great job. Congrats. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy for him. Well, it depends. For every disease, it depends on the severity that has reached. So, how much you have developed the disease, because same thing for diabetes, every other disease. If you have had it for a very long time, and regarding psoriasis, if you have had many patches of your on your body, so it might take longer or it might be a slower process. It depends a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I talk about I had one hand that was full of eczema, just one hand, but it would be like red and bloody at times. And I always had my steroid cream for a flare up. Literally, you could touch it, the skin would peel. Or it was on fire. Not like all bleeding, but gross. And that was the longest thing to fix. Like I didn't have fingertips for years. And one day I was surprised one day this year that I had fingertips again, like the fingerprints. But I started 2 years ago and that was like the last thing to get fixed. So the pain went away
Yeah,
instantly, but to look normal again was years.
yeah. You
So
know
you
what
don't
else
know.
helps? What else helps? Using animal fats on the body. Personally,
Mm-hmm.
beef tallow, for example, if you apply it on your body, because it is very rich in stearic acid, so it helps a lot. But also other fats, even from the vegetable kingdom, like coconut oil, is very useful for the skin. Also, maybe, well, there are a lot. Shea butter, there are a lot
Oh, wow.
that can help.
That's good.
Okay. Next.
Let's see. Next question. Carolina Carnivore, what exactly did you eat on a typical day when you healed your I can't pronounce that word.
Urticaria and
Urticaria.
psoriasis.
Urticaria.
Okay. And psoriasis. So what
Well,
did you eat?
like I was saying, for the very first 3 to 4 months, I was following a lion diet, so only beef, ruminant meats in general, so beef, lamb, mutton, and animal fats. Uh, Beef fat for the most part, beef tallow. Then, after 3 to 4 months, I started using also fish, egg yolks, sometimes full eggs, and ghee for the most part. Then, after 2 years, I added butter, and now I also use raw cheese and ricotta every once in a while. And for as a fat source, I also use cod liver. I never hear anybody mention cod liver, which is nutritious and super delicious also. Sometimes I can use cod liver oil, coconut oil on the skin, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I do. Egg yolks still.
Okay, great.
Very good.
Juan Fernando would like to know what about coffee?
Fortunately, I've never used coffee, even though, people in southern Italy, they are maniacs of coffee. They drink it all the time. And they also get offended if you do not accept coffee when you go to someone's place. They cannot believe it. I had, last year I was interviewed on television, national television, and
Wow.
there was the interviewer who asked me, "How do you wake up without coffee?" They could not believe it because I said that when I wake up, I only drink a glass of water with iodine. They could not believe it.
Wow.
Also because I said that I was fasting from 24 hours, and it is something that most people don't do. They eat every 3 hours. Otherwise, they cannot go on with the daily life.
But is it because you eat so many carbohydrates over there? Is that a real thing,
Yeah.
or is it just what Americans think?
No, no, no. It is true. It is true. It is true that in general, Italians tend to eat healthier than, I don't know, maybe Americans, also other people abroad, because they 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 really like to consume real food. They don't like many to consume
Mm.
many processed foods, and also this thing that it has been promoted like fake foods, fake meat and stuff like that. This is very hard to take place in Italy. But
I
still,
love that.
people in Italy still they consume a lot of carbohydrates. In my entire life, I've always eaten mostly pasta every day, and there is also people who eat bread every day, and at least once or twice a week you need to have pizza, otherwise they think your social life is boring. And also you have to drink alcohol, you have to drink coffee, otherwise you're not normal.
Oh,
Fortunately,
wow.
I have been working out since I was 14, so I have always tried to eat healthy. But I was always eating mostly carbohydrates, pasta every day. I used to consume 500 to 600 grams of pasta every day. No wonder
Wow.
it was considered normal.
It's so, oh my gosh. But I've met a lot of Italians, and you guys are all gorgeous and look good, and you don't look obese. So my question is, have you been to the States before? Like, we have a huge obesity problem in the United States, and
No,
I don't think
I can.
Italians have it.
Well, I can assure you that we have it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe it is less bad, but we have it for sure. Definitely
Okay.
in the southern part of Italy, which is where I am from, it is the most prevalent. Because
Mm,
I also, I found, I told you that I wanted to mention something about the history of the carnivore diet. I found a doctor named Arnaldo Cantani. He was using a carnivore diet to cure diabetes in the 1800s.
oh,
He
wow.
was working in Naples, my city, in southern Italy, in the University of Naples, and he had a clinic where he received diabetic patients, and he used the carnivore diet very, very strictly to cure diabetes. He not only was able to cure diabetes when people have had this disease for kind of a long time, so it was shocking, but also he wrote in his book very clearly that even then, even in 1875, when he published that book, there were there were a lot of overweight people in southern Italy back then.
Oh, interesting. In the 1800s. Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the late 1800s, because people were consuming much more carbohydrates, sweets, compared to northern Italy and compared to northern Europe. Because Arnaldo Cantani, this doctor, basically he was from Venice in Italy, but his family was from Venice and they emigrated to Vienna, okay, to Austria. It was
Okay.
the Austro-Hungaric Empire back then. So he grew up then there, and he saw what people ate there. So it was mostly animal products. There was not so many carbohydrates. Then he went to a university in Milan, and then he went to Napoli, where he saw this change in the diet in ordinary people, much higher consumption of carbohydrates. So he said he used to see a lot of diabetic patients. I cannot imagine what he would say if he was alive now, how many diabetes he would see.
Wow.
Also because his diet was used back then, he was kind of popular back then. He was a senator of the Kingdom of Italy. So he was popular, and many of his colleagues, many of other doctors knew him. They suggested people to try his diet, and he used to call it dieta carnea, which means basically carnivore diet. So
Oh, wow. He was ahead of his
yeah,
time.
yeah, we think a carnivore diet is something new, but back then, when medication was not present, we didn't have many drugs. Yeah, diet was always used. So even dermatologists today that only suggest to use steroid creams, they should study a little bit the history of dermatology. Yeah, there was
Makes
a
sense.
lot.
God forbid. We have more questions, Avia.
We do. I just, Dr. Nelson, why do doctors not believe that the body is one connected organism? Like the skin is different than your eyes, than your brain, than your organ system. Do you have an answer to that? No, okay. Okay, so Dr. Nelson, what's the best way to come out of a fast, especially as long as yours? Can there be any issue side effects? Thank you.
Some people think you should take it easy, have a broth. Some other people, I was talking to someone, a coach of many years, this past weekend, and she said, "Nah, just eat fatty meat, and just not a problem." So, Dr. Kiltz likes to be home just in case after he's done on a longer fast. So I'm planning to just have a purposely smaller amount of food whenever I do come out of a fast. I've never done just broth or eggs or something like that coming out of fast. I just have a steak, but I'll make sure I don't have too much.
We can't hear you anymore.
Oh, I can hear him.
I
Okay.
can't hear Ali anymore. What is
Oh, you
happening?
can't hear us? Uh-oh.
You
I
may
don't know why.
well. Anyways, I'm planning. I don't know if I'll go
I
40
don't hear
days.
you
I
guys
already.
anymore.
No,
I
not at
will
all. Do you want
know.
to?
I will
I don't know what's
know.
happening. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know. Give us 1 second.
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
We hear you.
give me a
So
second.
my 40 days, if I do 40 days, will be August
What happened?
18th. And it so happens that on
Oh,
that day I will be
okay.
at a place where there will be Wagyu beef.
There you go.
So we'll
I
we'll
just
I
see
want
don't
to
what
hear
help
you
happens.
anymore.
Roberto. No, can you go out and come back in? Leave the studio? He can't hear me. He says I can hear both Dr. Nelson, Alia, and Roberto.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Let's see.
The source of the audio for me changed, but then I
Oh,
changed
it
it
didn't
No,
again.
change.
it's
Changed it
your
No.
again.
computer. Yeah, it's his computer. We hear him.
Okay.
It's
Anyways,
working. I don't know why I can't hear you anymore.
go to the next
Oh, let's
question,
see.
Alia, please.
Okay. Hopefully you can fix that. All right. Let's see. Next question.
Maybe I try to exit and to enter again.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so let's find some questions that are not for him. I guess we'll ask this one. Don Hoover, do you think celiacs are allergic to the gluten in wheat, the genetically modified, or the glyphosate that is sprayed on the wheat? Could it be all three?
It doesn't matter. Don't eat gluten. Gluten is the most allergenic substance on earth, probably. It's an undigestible protein. Just don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Yeah, exactly. How can you
Okay.
hear us?
Yeah,
Can
I
you hear
can
us?
hear you. For
Okay,
yes.
perfect. Oh, good. Okay, so let's do this one from Chuck. Does Italy allow pasteurized dairy and the vaccines have egg whites? And is why only yolks are better nutritionally?
Wow, tough question.
Tough question.
Well, okay, I can say this. Italy, and I think every country in the world basically, has a tradition of actually raw dairy. Raw cheeses are a strong tradition here. It is bigger in France, of course, in Belgium and northern countries. I was saying there are huge differences between the northern and southern part of Italy because in northern Italy, people have always consumed a lot of dairy, especially butter, as a source of fat. Instead, in the south, they have been using more pork lard and pork suet, we can say, and olive oil. In the northern, instead, they have always been using butter, and in the past, it was raw butter, raw dairy in general. So we still have today many raw cheeses. Raw butter, unfortunately, is nowhere to be found, only in France and
wow.
Belgium, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
raw dairy is pretty much available, and many people think it is illegal. It is not. Absolutely not. It has been illegal from 1989 to 2006, if I'm not mistaken, or 2004. And unfortunately, that's the year I was born in 1989. So unfortunately, I was not exposed to raw dairy, but only to pasteurized dairy. And since I used to drink it a lot and eat a lot of cheeses when I was little, I think it was another reason why I developed psoriasis, and also because I had some discomfort when I used to consume cheese and dairy products. They could see when I was little. So
Okay.
there are today many pasteurized cheeses, unfortunately, even raw cheeses, because they cheeses that have always been produced from raw um, from raw milk. Unfortunately, today sometimes they are produced from pasteurized milk. But it is just because it is done so, not because there is a law that prohibits raw milk. There is nothing like that today, fortunately. Then I don't know about the egg whites in vaccines, but it doesn't surprise me. Well, they have a lot of ingredients, so I don't know. But
Well,
yolks are way better nutritionally because that's where all the nutrients are. I mean, they always been telling us to use egg whites, which don't have anything. They only have a protein and some very little minerals. But egg yolks, I consume them because they are non-inflammatory. They do not have anti-nutrients. Egg whites have some anti-nutrients, and they also have some allergens, some proteins that are aggressive with the immune system. Instead, egg yolks are way more compatible with humans, and they are less aggressive and very well tolerated and much more nutrient.
very good. There are three different questions within this question, mixing up three things.
Yeah.
They
We
don't
could
have
just skip.
anything
We
really to
actually
do
are
with
not
each
allowed
other.
to really
But
talk about vaccines on the live stream. So sorry, we're not going to
Yeah,
answer that question.
yeah, yeah. I understand.
So sorry. Do your research. Okay. Kimberly, do you blow dry your hair or scalp instead of air drying it? I wonder if this was relation to the psoriasis or just in general.
Most likely.
Uh,
Roberto,
Who is
that
this
question is
question
for
for?
you.
Okay.
It's for you.
What does it really mean? Dry your hair or scalp instead of air drying it?
I
Like
don't
with
blow
the hair
dry.
dryer.
I don't blow dry.
Okay. No,
I
I
don't
don't
blow
do
dry
that
my
because I have
hair.
very very little hair. I shave it, so I don't really need it. I only use I only dry it normally. I don't need to air dry it. But I don't even use a shampoo. I don't use detergents. There is another beautiful thing that a carnivore diet allows you to do. Because when you follow a species appropriate diet, you don't really see any need to do so because you don't have a bad odor. In the past, when I used to consume so much carbohydrates, I used to see that my hair, I don't know how to say this, got fat really easily. So I had to use a
Like
lot of
greasy.
shampoo. Yeah, they
Like
got
greasy.
greasy. Yeah, I had to use a lot of shampoo every day, but today I haven't been using it for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't see any need to do that.
Great. Okay, so here is the next question. I think it's Jayana, I think. Red light therapy, what device?
As far as for me, I haven't researched much about red light, but I know it can help with sleep better than for skin. For the skin, the best is UVB light in the spectrum of 311 nanometers. That's the
So
very best.
you just go outside.
Yeah, just go outside during the day, of course, because in the
Okay.
evening, in the afternoon, there is UVA light.
Okay. Sandra Hardeen would like to know, does your doctor know you healed and what did they say?
I didn't go to any doctor in 5 years. I don't
Oh,
care.
wow.
Also, because I didn't have a disease which required much follow up. You went to the dermatologist once, you listened to what they had to tell you, and then you were on yourself, actually. So I was on myself before, and I am on myself now. So it would make no sense to go to them and say, I had psoriasis. Do you remember when you saw me? Most likely they don't remember even. So
Yeah, that makes sense. What are your, let's talk about shampoo, people, with Dr. Nelson. How much, that's a lot of money you spend on that. Stephanie Boyd, what are your thoughts about bacon?
well, bacon it is from pork. I don't consume pork because I've seen it gives me inflammatory reactions, so I don't use it. But it might be because conventional pork is derived from porks that are grown badly and fed very badly. So in case you have access to some pork meat derived from pigs that have been fed properly, personally, I wouldn't use it.
Okay. Good morning, Roberto. Did anyone in your life change their way of eating because the changes you experienced?
Unfortunately, no. In my everyday life, no. In my family, in my uh, inner circle of friends, no. But since I've started the channel in Italian, in Italy, yeah, I have thousands of people following me, so I know I have impacted the life of many, many people. So I'm happy with that, and then I want to be an example. So if people maybe in the long term will follow the example because they see that I'm always healthier and I have no issues, and then instead their health is declining. So they have an example always. They have I like to keep the door open, so I'm not angry with anybody that is not following my advices or not following my example. It will happen. It will happen spontaneously over time.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm sorry not to
Amy
see.
would like to
Okay.
know. Oh, what were you going to say?
No, I was saying I'm sorry to not see Dr. Robert Kills himself. It would
We'll
have been an
schedule
honor.
this again. Oh, you can totally do this again. Don't worry, we'll get you scheduled. Sometimes he's just traveling. Okay,
No
so and I
problem.
don't know months in advance, you know. So Amy would like to know, how do you spell the doctor's name in the book?
Yeah,
The doctor you're
the doctors that
mentioning.
I was mentioning before, the one that used to cure psoriasis with a carnivore diet was Passavant. I don't know what was his first name, but you look him up online. And the
Is
other
he
one that I mentioned
Where is
was
he from? Is he Italian?
he was from Germany, and he wrote an article in
Mhm.
German in 1867 in the Archiv der Allkunde in Germany. Also, the other doctor that I mentioned was Dr. Arnaldo Cantani. I know this might sound difficult for an English speaking person, but
Ar-
Arnaldo Cantani is quite easy to find. And he wrote a book in 1875. His book was Patologia e terapia del ricambio materiale, which is in Italian, unfortunately. But it is available also in French, I think also in English, on archive.org, where it is a website where you have access to all copyright-free material, also from the past.
So let me see if I can like translate this into like our American language. Arnold O. Cantani, like
Yes,
Arnaldo
exactly.
is Arnold
Arnaldo
O.
Cantani.
Arnaldo Cantani and
Yes,
archive.org.
yes.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So people can like research that. All right, let's go to the next question. 4 months carnivore, doing 2 meals a day. I would like to try 1 meal a day, but heard of hair loss as one side effect. Who shouldn't do it? Thanks. Dr. Nelson, is that why you lost all your hair?
I already didn't. I shaved my head before starting carnivore, so uh, what was the question again? If you don't mind
If
reading,
she should do, she's worried about losing hair if she does 1 meal a day, and who shouldn't do OMAD.
you. By the way, you don't have to use the OMAD. I mean, uh, a lot of people find that eating once a day is fine for them. If you're eating twice a day, I think that's okay. Just don't eat between meals. Use time restrictive eating. Eat 6 hours windows at the most. And if you want to eat once a day, try it. Uh, Hair loss is a very tricky subject because it doesn't matter what changes you do to your diet, you may end up having hair loss as a result of the changes in your diet. And this could be going from standard American diet to even a vegetarian diet. So sometimes it's not a diet specific problem, but having a good variety of food might be what you need. Just eat fatty meat, you should be okay. If you develop hair loss, having an echo here. If you develop any hair loss, uh, you can always go to the doctor and have it checked. There might be other issues. Usually, is most of the time vitamin deficiency issues, but it could be hypothyroidism, and other problems similar to that.
Okay, and then
I would say, can I add something? I would say,
sure, go ahead.
most times it can only happen during the transition phase, because some people might see a higher hair loss during the transition phase, then get scared and sway away from carnivore, which is a mistake according to me. Because yeah, it can happen. Also, the thyroid is very sensible to diet changes. So in the transition phase, it can happen. But if you increase the amounts of nutrients and the amounts of times that you eat in, and also maybe supplement with iodine and B vitamins, you should see the hair loss stops most of the time.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. All right. Another one for Dr. Nelson. Oh my word, 40 days. Are you experiencing any negative or bothersome symptoms at all? You're not 40 days. You're 21 right now. 21 days.
21 days today. I was mentioning if I were to go 40 days, it would be August 18th. And I don't know. I'm taking it one day at a time. Yesterday, I admit I was feeling maybe without the same amount of energy as other days, but it wasn't
Okay.
overwhelming or anything like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
good.
21 days is
We'll
amazing. Are you
see
using
how it goes
also?
today.
Are you using electrolytes? Are you using some supplements?
Yeah, no, I use electrolytes every day. Uh, not taking supplements every day. First few days, half of it has been without even any of the supplements. I keep forgetting to have the supplements because I usually have them when with a meal or something like that.
Wow.
Have you noticed a ton of weight loss? Dr. Nelson. Yeah.
About 17 pounds.
Oh, wow. There you go. All right. Cookie Carter would like to know, what is Wagyu beef? Dr. Nelson.
Wagyu literally means Japanese cow. So the Japanese have the market corner with that. American Wagyu is usually a mix of Angus beef and Wagyu, or genetically traceable to Japan. It's regulated and all that. So we had in the 2 weeks ago, did we have 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had Jeff from
Yeah, we had Jeff a couple weeks ago on the
Huck,
16th. 2 weeks ago, exactly.
They raise Wagyu beef, and I made a purchase, which I'm going to consume when I am out of the fast. So I'm going to break it with some Wagyu beef.
Sounds great. All right. We got time for a few more questions. Chuck, another question from Chuck. Beef, butter, ghee, tallow, cooked or raw, is there a preference? Reducing oleic acid rich oils and switching to stable fats help restore energy, support fat loss, and repair metabolic damage. So the question is, what's better, I guess? Butter, ghee, tallow, cooked or raw? Is there a preference?
Well, raw is always better. Animal base is always better. If you don't have any problems with the consumption of tallow or butter or any of that, then whichever way you can consume it. Raw milk is not that easy to be found here in the United States. So, and I like ghee as well. I make my own, by the way. My son loves it for cooking.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it depends also what is
what do you think,
purpose.
Roberto?
Yeah, it depends on what is the purpose. Because if you need to cook, if you need a fat to cook, then ghee and tallow are the best because they also have a high smoke point and they're very resistant to heat. So ghee and tallow absolutely. But if you only need a condiment to meat, then also butter is okay if it gives you no problem.
Exactly. And Roberto Sardi, maybe I'm saying Sardi, great Roberto. His content in the Italian channel are just amazing. There you go.
Thank you, Roberto. No wonder we have the same name.
And you know, Dr. Kiltz has an Italian background. We'll get you back on with Dr. Kiltz. Don't worry. You guys can talk.
Thank you. Now, you know
like American
what?
Italian.
You know why I wanted to talk to him? Not because, not for any other reason, but because he is a fertility specialist. And just in these days, I have talked about fertility on my channel because there are some people who are saying, even in Italy right now, they're saying that, some influencers, they're saying, yeah, carnivore is great, but if you are a woman over the age of 35 and you want to get pregnant, then you need to add honey in high amounts. You need to add carbohydrates. Instead, I've made a reaction video. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for your opinion, for reinforcing my opinion. Because I've made a reaction video to tens and tens of women who have got pregnant by following a carnivore diet and not using honey or carbohydrates in high amounts. We have heard many testimonials. So the practice says something different.
Yeah, exactly.
All sex hormones are
made out of cholesterol.
Basically made out of cholesterol. Okay, and there are many reasons why decreasing the carbohydrates, increasing the fat is what's gonna make the hormone balance better. Okay, and Dr. Kiltz in a couple of weeks in San Diego is going to be talking about PCOS and all this stuff. So stay tuned. I think we can
and I've been recently
make that available.
If you go to...
We can make that speech available after it comes out. I think we'll see.
I believe that Malcolm will record it. Our videographer will record it, and we will have it on our channel. I want to say, if you go to Facebook about a week ago, look for a post with a pregnant belly with red, yellow letters, and it says, "Does carnivore help your pregnancy?" And you'll see just like so many stories of women getting pregnant from switching to a carnivore diet. And our good friend Lynn DeVokie, her daughter finally got pregnant from when her and her husband switched over to a carnivore diet. So we're just backing up what you're saying. I guess this question is for you, Dr. Nelson. Are you staying away from shopping to help? I guess help your.
Actually, no. Yesterday I went to Sam's. The other day I just made a stop just to take a look at. So I look, don't eat.
So you're going hunting in preparation for the feast.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
It's the same when they ask, how do you not eat sweets? When you are only following a carnivore diet, you cannot eat anything else. Yeah, I go to supermarkets as well. I go to grocery stores. I see the sweets, I hear the smell, but I don't see it as food anymore. And I can resist. I'm a man, I'm an adult, so I'm not a child anymore.
Yeah. Thousands and thousands of products in the supermarket, which are fake food. And Livia, estás correcta. Ver y no tocar.
We keep speaking
Spanish. Is that
Spanish
Italian? Oh,
no,
Spanish or Italian? Okay.
That's Spanish.
Oh, Olivia, very no tocar.
Look and not touch.
Yeah, I do speak Spanish. I just don't understand Dr. Nelson. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Dr. Nelson.
Thank you, Marcy.
I put your channel into the chat. So
Thank you.
anyone who would like to subscribe can subscribe, but your channel's in Italian, correct?
Yeah, and anyone who wants to learn
Diario
Italian.
Carnivoro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, subscribe though. I just subscribed. Maybe I'll work on my Italian next. Okay. We'll take this last question because wow, it's already an hour. Okay, Roberto, I'm told from Canadian Italian I wouldn't have issues with pasta in Italy. It's still wheat.
Yeah, it depends if the issues are dependent from additives added to, I don't know, from American pasta. But pasta is a problem in itself because wheat is not a food species appropriate for human beings, especially when consumed in high amounts. Meat is.
There you go. And I think someone's looking for a wife. Jana, Roberto, do you have a wife and children?
No, I'm single.
Or a husband, looking for a husband. And that's a great question to end off on for the day. Okay. Any final words, Dr. Nelson, Roberto?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that YouTube is not a dating app.
That's very
But
funny.
subscribe to his channel. You never know.
Thank you.
Here
On
we
a
go.
serious
We're gonna do
note,
the yeah. Go ahead, Roberto.
Who's here? Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to say, on a serious note, I just wanted to say to people, keep your mind open and do what works for you. Simple as
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Very simple. All right, I'm gonna hit the button, the giveaway button.
And
Oh, what's this?
So basically, everyone does a hashtag. It says hashtag KMT, which means Kilt's Mighty Tribe, or I don't know if everyone does.
Nice. Well,
But-
what did she or he win?
So we do a giveaway every day. Yeah.
so
Jamie.
Yeah.
Kilt's cup. So Dr. Kilt's makes cups, like he does pottery. And so that Jamie just won a cup. Congratulations, Jamie. Email me, alia@drkilts.com, and we will get that shipped to you. I need your full name and address and your phone number, please. There you go. So yeah, we do this every day. Every day somebody wins something.
Nice.
all
All right,
righty.
Roberto. It's been a pleasure. You for sure can talk to Dr. Kilts. Maybe we get him for your podcast. We can have him on your channel if you'd like for your podcast.
Wow,
to talk
thank
about
you so
fertility.
much. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Absolutely,
Alia. Thank you so
absolutely.
much,
We would
Dr.
love to.
Nelson.
Yeah, you're welcome.
you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Have a good
Goodbye.
day.